And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Bruins, Islanders tonight, two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference ready to face off for the first time this season. Should be a really good game. Islanders coming off a brutal 8-3 loss to Nashville on home ice. So they're going to certainly be looking to bounce back from that. Boston coming off a 3-2 overtime or 4-3 overtime loss to the Kings. Not a team that the Bruins wanted to be losing to either. So both of these teams coming off of pretty bad losses and going to be looking to get back in the win column tonight. Should be a really, really fun game. And I mean, we got two great teams going at it. What's going on, Legos? Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for watching. Hawks fan, NFL Nation, what's going on, man? Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching tonight. Hey, Sutton, what's up, Nick? What's going on, guys? Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, all right. I mean, Tuuk has been really good this year. 13-4-4, very, very good record this season. Here's Nick Lancaster in the chat. What's going on, Nick? Welcome to the stream, man. Looks like we got a pretty good crowd filtering in here tonight. It's great to see. Nice to see all the usual names in the chat. Hey, what's going on, Namron? Yeah, Rask is having a really good year this year. And he's played really, really well. Rask has better numbers than Halak, but they've both been really good. Boston's goaltending is some of the best in the league for any team. They've both been outstanding this season. I have no idea, NFL Nation. I don't know who's coming and who's not until they show up in the chat. So I've got no idea, man. Hey, Maddie, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I expect a good number of Islanders fans in the stream tonight. I've got a lot of them on this channel from the playoffs last year and before that, and yeah, a lot of Islanders fans wanted me to stream during this game, so I expect a good amount of them to show up at some point tonight for this stream. Pastrnak, Pasta definitely is Boston's MVP so far. Marchand's up there too. Both of them have been absolutely outstanding. But I would definitely go with Pastrnak. I mean, he's probably going to lead the league in goals this year. Hey, Chaz, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go, Isles. Another Islanders fan here. I'm expecting a lot of them tonight. No, Pasternak's going to lead the league in goals. Yeah, I mean, I like all of them, Legos. I like all of them. Yes, Varlamov is starting for the Islanders tonight. Hey, Rob, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, watching. Appreciate it as always. I have no idea. I don't know how would you even decide that, NFL Nation? I have no idea. I'm not in gym class with them. I don't know. I have no idea if Ross Johnston's in the lineup for the Islanders or not. I hope so. That would make the game a hell of a lot more interesting. But I honestly have no idea. Hey, Vaughn, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Really appreciate it, as always. Yeah, Coyle's been really, really good. Worst player on Boston? There's a few. I like most of the players on Boston. There's a few I really don't. I think Danton Heinen's definitely up there, though. He's probably my least favorite player on the Bruins. He's just invisible 90% of the time. Does nothing. Yeah, Heinen is my least favorite on the Bruins. I wish they'd just trade him. Well, if they both weigh a pound, Rob, then they would weigh exactly the same. Yeah, Bergeron is like my all-time favorite Bruin. So obviously Bergeron is a near the top of the list as far as favorite players. Ryan Donato is thankfully not in Boston anymore, Vaughn. So yeah, he was by far my least favorite player when he was here. But we very intelligently got rid of his ass last season, and Charlie Coyle has been pretty damn good. Oh, that's really cool, Legos. Meeting any NHL player is awesome, but definitely Char has got to be a fantastic guy to meet. Oh, Jesus, Rob. Your phone's acting up on you, Rob, I see. NFL Nation's got a story. Drop it. Hey, Adam, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for tuning in. Man, appreciate the like as always. Thank you very much. It is much appreciated. It's all good, man. I know not everyone can come to every stream. I do stream quite a bit, but I'm glad that you stopped in to drop the like and say hello. It's really, really appreciated, man. Have a good night. Yeah, the Coyle trade's been absolutely fantastic for Boston. So we should be closing in on a puck drop here very shortly. They probably got to do the anthem right now. Sorry, just answering a text. Oof, that sucks. Yeah, tests are never a fun time, man. But I'm sure you'll do fine. Well, NFL Nation stories here. Let's see. So he called Vaughn's school. This really bitchy Hispanic office lady picks up, and you asked for the specific teacher Vaughn told you to ask for, and Shin. Wait, what? You say what's up, and then I don't know what comes next. I don't know what's next in this story, NFL Nation. You say what's up and you call her first what? I don't know. I don't know what comes next, man. So they're doing the anthem now. So puck drop here within the next couple of minutes. We'll obviously call some play-by-play of this game. Well, let's see. Ross Johnston for where's Chaz? Chaz was asking if Johnston was in the lineup. Ross Johnston is on the bench for the New York Islanders, so it looks like he is in the lineup and playing tonight. Yep, Johnston's in the lineup tonight. He's right there on the bench next to Barzal. All right, so you call her first name, and she says, "Who is this?" And you say it's NFL Nation. Why are you treating my boy Vaughn like shit? It's really messing him up. And then she said she was going to call the cops on you. Yeah, it probably wasn't a good idea to call Vaughn's school. How many pokes for Pellick tonight? I don't know. We'll find out, Maddie. I'm really interested to see how this game is going to go. This is no, I am definitely not calling on stream. I'm not calling anybody's school for them. I'm interested to see how this game is going to go. Boston at home, a team that they haven't played yet this season. Two teams that are very close in the standings, very, very good teams. Coming off of bad losses, this could be a really interesting one tonight. So the Brock Nelson line starts things for the Islanders. The Krejci line starts things for Boston. And looks like we are underway here in Boston between the Bruins and the Islanders. Yeah, I have Nesson on, Vaughn, but I can't hear anything because I have the volume turned all the way down, so I don't get a copyright for audio. So, Islanders here dump it in. Chara trying to retrieve for the Bruins. Nice hit there on Krejci. Hard forecheck early in this game for the Islanders. And the Islanders take the puck to the middle of the ice. Spin move there, just not able to control it, and Boston's able to exit the zone. Chara now regrouping for the Bruins behind his own net. Boston looking for the breakout. They've changed lines already, and the Bergeron line is now on the ice. Bergeron behind the net. Smart little play there over. Keep the puck in the zone. Long shot from Carlo gets deflected just wide of the goal. Yeah, that's not a fun time, Maddie, giving up that many goals to the Predators for sure. And Pastrnak and I think it was Matt Martin get together in the neutral zone there. Nice hit there by Krug on Cal Clutterbuck. Islanders in the Bruins end, however. Shot on goal. Fourth line opportunity here, just wide of the net. Matt Martin with a golden chance in front, and it just goes wide of the net. And unable to score. Boston now exiting the zone into the Islanders' end where they come in offsides. And we get a whistle here almost 2 minutes into the first period. I don't know, Rob. You should probably ask a nutritionist about that. Probably not. So neutral zone faceoff here after the offsides. Coyle against Barzal on the faceoff, and Barzal wins it. Islanders with possession coming through the neutral zone. They dump it in now to the Bruins end, and no one got a stick on that. It's icing against the Islanders, and the puck will come all the way back down to the New York end for an offensive zone faceoff for Boston. Hey, what's going on, DMV? Hey, what's going on, Shicky, man? Welcome to the stream, both of you. DMV, I'm sorry to hear you're having a bad day. Hope the stream makes things a little bit better. Hey, damn, Dom Bomb. There you go, man. Watching at a concert. Have fun with that. And the Bruins score. Third line gets the job done for Boston, and they have a quick 1-0 lead here. Just about 2 minutes into the first period. Anders Bjork with his 5th goal of the season for Boston, and the Bruins take the lead. Big goal there for Bjork, who really hasn't done a whole lot recently. He's certainly been quiet the last few games. Incredible play there by Coyle to keep the puck in the zone, and then Bjork just gets it right in the face-off circle and rips it high blocker side on Varlamov, and Boston takes the 1-goal lead on a really nice shot from Bjork there, and that's a big goal for him. He has not done a whole lot recently. That he definitely needed to get on the score sheet there. No, absolutely not, Nick. Chara is one of the best defensive defensemen in NHL history. I mean, he's old now, but he's certainly not overrated. he's had an incredible career. Boston now dumping it back in. Fourth line on the ice, forechecking against the Islanders in the offensive zone. Islanders able to clear. Back up through the neutral zone. Now the Isles bring it in. Shot goes well wide, and Rask didn't even have to look at that. And Boston's able to exit. Backes now coming in on the forecheck. Looking to lay the body. Little hit behind the net, nothing big. Johnston out there trying to get the puck out. Loses the puck, and the Islanders are kind of fumbling the puck around a little bit here. Now they're finally able to exit. However, it's going to be icing against New York as that stretch pass from the D zone does not connect. I don't think Kovalchuk's signing with Washington. No, not where I think. I don't think Washington's even remotely high on the list of where he could go. Hey, Connor, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Norris Trophy this year, Nick, is without a doubt right now John Carlson's to lose. He's by far been the best defenseman so far. Hey, there you go, Connor. Your last day of school's tomorrow before Christmas break. That's fantastic, man. Congratulations. Stars versus Avalanche, 7 games, NFL Nation. I would take the Avalanche for sure in that. The Avs are nasty this year. Will Kovalchuk sign with Boston? I don't think so. I kind of hope not. I would stay away from Kovalchuk. He's not really any good anymore. But I don't see him coming to Boston. I don't think he goes to Washington. But we'll see what happens. He might end up going back to Russia, honestly, but we'll see what happens. No, not this year, Nick. Absolutely not. John Carlson is clearly the front runner for the Norris Trophy so far this year. Anyway, Islanders breaking the puck out of their zone here. Just about 4 minutes into the first period. Boston with the early 1-0 lead on a goal from Anders Bjork. Islanders keep it in the zone, looking to respond and get it with a goal of their own. Nice hit there on Pelech. Connor Clifton laid the body. Boston's able to exit their zone. Here they come now through the neutral zone where Heinen dumps it in. Krejci in on the forecheck. Nice hit on Krejci by Cal Clutterbuck. Boston's able to keep possession, however. Bruins swarming in the offensive zone, battling along the wall here. Islanders looking to get it out. Matt Martin with a nice pass to the middle, and the Islanders are able to clear the zone. Chara, strong defensive play there to stop the opportunity for New York, and Boston's going to get a quick breakout and come back into the Islanders' end where they dump it in. And now Coyle goes in on the forecheck, looking to gain possession for the Bruins. Wagner on forechecking Barzal. Islanders struggling to get out of their zone. Here's Scott Mayfield now, just dumps it out into the neutral zone. Coyle is there, but Boston was offside, so the puck goes back to the Islanders. Now the Islanders come in, would have been offside, so they can't touch it, and Boston's able to quickly exit. No, Slava Voinov is definitely not signing with the Bruins, Vaughn. Yeah, DMV's a Caps fan. Connor says his bus driver is going into retirement. Oh, well, that's really nice that you got her a gift for retirement. That's awesome, man. That's a very nice thing to do. Bruins now in the offensive zone, in on the forecheck. Boychuk loses the puck for the Islanders. Here comes Boston now, out to the point. Long shot from Carlo goes wide. Islanders looking to get it out of their zone. Brock Nelson now regrouping. Sends it around behind the net, but Boston's there. Backes, not Heinen. 42, not 43. My apologies. Boston now. Here comes McAvoy in the neutral zone. Up into the Islanders' end. Good defense there from New York. And is there too many men on the ice? It looks like there's too many men on the ice for the New York Islanders, and I believe Boston is going to go to the power play here. Yes, they are. So the Islanders take a too many men on the ice penalty with 14 minutes remaining in the first period, and Boston is going to the power play. You think so, THG? Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Bruins do usually beat the Islanders at home. But, I mean, obviously both teams are really good. Also, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat, man. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Stew on bed, says Rob. I don't even know what he means by that. NFL Nation says Hall is overrated. I tend to agree with you on that. DMV says, do I know a YouTuber named Poofisher? No, I don't at all. Oh, great shorthanded opportunity here for the Islanders, and Rask has to come up big early on in this power play for Boston. That was not good from the Bruins' end, to say the least. Boston in the offensive zone now. Krug setting up the power play. They get it to the middle, and that shot gets deflected. Marchand sends it back out. Krug takes it at the point. Boston setting up in the offensive zone now with 1.5 minutes remaining on the power play. Bill Peters is not going to be coaching in the NHL again anytime soon, I don't believe. Hey, TTC, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. That's unfortunate, man. I hope you get well soon, dude. But thanks for stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Waleed's here as well. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you so much for watching. Jeff Skinner's minus 100 in his career. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all, DMV. Anyway, final 50 seconds now of Boston's power play. They haven't been able to score yet, but they've had some puck possession. Now Islanders take it away and dump it all the way down the ice for another clear. Yeah, of course I know Felger and Maz. That's the biggest sports talk radio show in the Boston market. Islanders clear again, down to 20 seconds left on Boston's power play. Islanders look like they're going to clear this off. Kill this off. One last opportunity here for Boston as the power play ticks down. You get it out to the point. McAvoy keeps it in. Grzelcyk over now. Trying to get it in front of the net. Good, strong defensive zone coverage, though, by the Islanders. Penalty is killed. Bruins do not score on the power play. Now here come the Islanders right after with a chance. Casey Cizikas driving to the net, pushes the net right off the moorings, takes out Tuukka Rask. McAvoy doesn't seem too happy with Cizikas for that, and we've got a whistle here. Hey, Anthony, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. It is 1-0 Boston on an early goal from Anders Bjork. Boston just had a power play, but were unable to score on it. The Isles killed it off. No, Yakupov's not even in the NHL anymore. He was so bad. Hey, what's going on, Eddie? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it, as always. We're at commercial break here. He is one of the biggest draft busts of all time, without a doubt. Yeah, I've heard of the Flint Firebirds, Anthony, for sure. They're the junior team. I know the Flint. I mean, I don't get to watch junior hockey, but I know a decent number of the teams and stuff. And I know that Flint's in the OHL. Yeah, really. Anders Bjork and Danton Heinen are like my two favorite or least favorite Bruins. And obviously, right? Yeah, I really hope Donato doesn't score tonight. But yeah, Bjork with the goal for Boston. It would really make the night if Danton Heinen got one as well. My two least favorite Bruins. See, Eddie says that he skated outside for 3 hours this afternoon. That is awesome, man. That's fantastic. I really wish that Wish I could get some outside rink time, but nothing around me is frozen yet. Oh, damn, really, Anthony? That is awesome. You play for the Flint Firebirds? Damn, we got like a legit junior hockey player here. That's awesome, dude. I never played at that high of a level. I was done after high school. That's fantastic, man. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching. I'll catch a little bit of World Juniors, Vaughn. Obviously, this is a busy time of year with Christmas and stuff, so I don't know how much of it I'll get to see, but I'll definitely try and catch some of it. And I know that Hot Take Hockey is going to be streaming some of those junior games. I'll probably be in the chat for his streams during some of those games as well. That's an interesting question, Nick, but I am 23, Nick. Welcome to the stream, Ace. Thank you so much for watching. Glad to have you here as always. Hey, Willow's in the chat. Thank you so much for dropping in, Willow. Really appreciate it, man. We got a tripping call coming up against Boston here. Connor Clifton right to the box. Very obvious penalty. And Islanders will get a chance on the power play here with 10:51 remaining in the first period. So Islanders going to the power play here. Just want to remind everyone, if you're new to the channel, to please hit that subscribe button and follow along for all my hockey content this season. And if you haven't already, please give this stream a thumbs up and hit that like button. It greatly helps out the channel, gets more people in the stream, and is very, very much appreciated. So thank you guys so much for watching. We got the Islanders on the power play here. A 1-0 lead for the Bruins right now. But Islanders looking to even things up here with a power play goal. That shot goes wide of Rask. Islanders keep it in the zone. Damn, Willow. That's no, it's all good, Nick. I'm 23, but just kind of an interesting question. Not many people ask me or really care how old I am. Your classmate threw a sock at the teacher. That's pretty funny, but also like what? Why? What did that accomplish? THG, the Bruins' fourth line tonight is Sean Corrali playing center, Joakim Nordstrom on the left side, and David Backus on the right side. That's pretty funny, DMV. Classic high school there. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, Svechnikov pulled off another lacrosse-style goal, which is unreal. It's such a sick move. I don't even think I am capable of doing it, but he's done it twice now in NHL games. That's insane. Yeah, I agree. This Bruins fourth line is very good and fun to watch, THG, for sure. Oh, wow, Anthony. Congratulations. That is awesome. Dallas Stars training camp. That's fantastic, man. No, I have not seen that show, Eddie. So Islanders don't really do anything with that power play opportunity there. Boston maintains their 1-0 lead and kills it off. So we're down to about 8.5 minutes left in the first period. Still a 1-0 Bruins lead. Islanders once again, Islanders come up empty on their power play opportunity, as did the Bruins on their first opportunity this game. So Boston in the neutral zone now. Fourth line out there for the Islanders, and we've got some bodies getting thrown around here for sure. McAvoy involved, Cizikas and Martin involved for the Islanders. I do think that with the way that both of these teams play, this is probably going to be a physical game. It hasn't been overly physical early, but this is the first time these teams have played this season. So I think the physicality is going to ramp up as this game goes along. Both these teams have the lineups for it for sure. So I would not be surprised if we have, this is at least a fun, exciting game to watch. Wow, I'm falling way behind in the chat. My apologies, guys. Another chance there for Boston, and the shot goes wide. NFL Nation has another story for us. Go ahead. Ovechkin, his diving goal against the Coyotes very early in his career. I remember that like it was yesterday. Would I watch Tampa Bay versus LA? No, Vaughn. That's a terrible matchup. Hey, welcome back, Sutton. Thanks for coming back. Really, really appreciate it. THG says that the Islanders' power play is complete trash. They hardly ever score that when they're on the power play. Maddie says you're right. All they do is pass. Yeah, I mean, not really. Didn't really get anything going on that power play so far early in this game. Nick says that I love you. Well, thank you, Nick. Shout out to Nick, I guess. But thank you thank you for that. And I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Oh, Anthony, my best friend here, the sign. So this sign is kind of a joke. But basically, I can't show the actual game on YouTube because it's copyrighted and it's illegal. Your channel will get taken down and you get all kinds of trouble. So you can't actually show the game. But during the playoffs last year, a ton of people would always jump in the stream and then tell me to show the game, even though I can't. And so basically, I started putting this sign up and called it my best friend. And basically, this has cut down a lot on people asking me to show the game because they just read the sign and they're like, okay, he's not going to show the game. So it's kind of become a joke at this point. I put it up for every stream. But last year during the playoffs, I really needed it because people were just constantly asking to see the game. NFL Nation says he was being a smartass in class and the teacher asked a question and you were like, hold on, I got a fart. And then you let out the longest and the loudest fart you've ever taken. And everyone laughs. That is absolutely ridiculous, NFL Nation. That is absolutely ridiculous. Wait, what, Nick? I'm so confused, Nick Lancaster, at what you're saying. Anyway, thank you, Sutton. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah. I don't want to be banning people though, Maddie. Like I want because I want like as many people to be on the channel as possible and everyone to have as good of a time as possible on the channel. I don't want to be banning people, but when they were constantly asking to see the game, it got really, really annoying. So the signs helped out a lot, even though it kind of is a meme and a joke now. But I still put it up every stream, and a lot less people ask me to show the game. Yeah, I remember Sutton during last stream Tuesday night. Oh, wow, the commercial break's over already? The chat's so active tonight that I'm missing like commercial breaks and forgetting that stuff's even going on during the game. Yeah, I figured it was a joke, Sutton. I was like 95% sure that no one was actually breaking into your house. Because you wouldn't be going step by step through it, talking on YouTube if someone was actually breaking into your house. I think you'd be a little more scared than that. Do I think the Bruins will make the playoffs? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Boston's basically already locked into the playoffs. They're so far ahead of everyone else in their division. I think they've pretty much got the division locked up already. But they're 100% making the playoffs. No, you're all good. You haven't said anything bad, Nick. I'm just confused sometimes at what you're talking about. Oh, wow, THG. That is absolutely incredible. Will the Wings make the playoffs? Funny question there, Vaughn. The Wings are the worst team in the NHL this year. That is absolutely incredible, THG, that your friend played with Charlie McAvoy. That's fantastic. Congratulations to them. Worst NHL player? I have no idea, Sutton. I would have to go through like everybody's lineup, and that I don't know that off the top of my head at all. So you got to cover up here in the offensive zone as Rask cover, or in the Boston zone. Rask covers it up, and we'll have an offensive zone faceoff for the Islanders when we get back from commercial break. 4:45 remaining in the first period. All right, let's check some other scores from around the league while we're at commercial break. We haven't done that yet tonight. There's quite a few games in the league tonight. Only 4 going on right now, however. Bruins up 1-0 on the Islanders in our game here, obviously. Stars and Lightning are tied at 1 in the first period of that game. The Flyers have a 3-0 lead over the Buffalo Sabres in the first period of that game. So it looks like Buffalo's going back to the shitter again. Flyers up big early there. And the Kings and the Blue Jackets are tied 1-1 in the first period. Later tonight at 7:30, we have the Predators and Senators. We've got the Blackhawks and Jets at 8 p.m. The Hurricanes and Avalanche play at 9. The Canadiens and Flames play at 9. The Wild and Coyotes play at 9:30. And the Golden Knights and Canucks play at 10 o'clock. So that's our NHL action for the night. Quite a few games tonight. 4 going on right now. Another, 5, 6 later? Another 6 later tonight. So 10 games in total. I'm surprised. Big lead for the Flyers early in that game against Buffalo. 3-0 Flyers over the Buffalo Sabres. It is 7:37 here, Anthony. I am from Massachusetts, so Eastern time zone. Hey, Behind the Arc Basketball. What's going on, Sal? Welcome to the chat, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. If you guys like basketball, be sure to check out my friend Sal's channel, Behind the Arc Basketball. He also has a football channel called Final Yard Football. He does some great play-by-play. So be sure to check that out if you're interested. But welcome to the stream, man, and thank you so much for watching. Chris says, "Go Jets, go!" Well, Jets. That should be a good game tonight. I'll be interested in that. Hey, Sherry's here. Says he doesn't like the Isles. So Sherry, I guess, probably rooting for the Bruins at this point. Oh, Anthony's in Michigan, so you must be are you in Central Time then, or is Michigan still Eastern, or do they use Central Time? I honestly have no idea. I've never been that far west. Oh, okay. So Michigan's still Eastern, so it's still 7:38 there. All right, makes sense. Nick is watching the Tampa Bay game. Okay, Tampa and Dallas. That's actually pretty good for a cross-conference matchup. Big 2 points on the line in that game for both of those teams. Do I like the Flyers? Yeah, I don't mind the Flyers. They're not like my favorite team or anything, but the Flyers are. I do like them, and they're one of those teams that when I root for more often than not when they play other teams. Sherry, the Boston goal was scored by Anders Bjork pretty early on in this game, and that's been the only goal of the game so far, as it's still 1-0 Boston now, under 4 minutes remaining in the first period. No, Vaughn, I do not like the Leafs. Obviously, they're a huge rival to the Bruins, so I do not like the Leafs, no. Well, I never saw Tiny Thompson play NFL Nation, so I really can't answer that question. All right, my 5 least favorite teams. All right, well, number 1, always the Montreal Canadiens. Toronto is one of my least favorite teams as well. Obviously, they're huge rivals for the Bruins. The Pittsburgh Penguins I've grown to hate over the years. The Chicago Blackhawks I've grown to hate over the years. Those are really the big 4. Trying to think of other teams I don't like. I mean, Montreal's the big one. Toronto, huge rival for the Bruins. Pittsburgh, Chicago. Buffalo is probably pretty high on that list as well. So I would probably say Buffalo might be number 5 at this point. No, I do not watch Korean TV. Nick has a story. He went to Walmart and his sisters got lost, so they had to call her name on the intercom. That's wicked funny. That's so embarrassing. Your sister was probably wicked embarrassed about it too. But they had to call her name over the intercom at Walmart because she got lost. That is pretty funny. I honestly have no idea if Johnny Boychuk is related to Zach or not. I have no clue. I mean, Boychuk's not a very common last name, so I feel like they might be. But I don't know the answer to that off the top of my head. Oh, really? She was laughing? So she took it as a joke then at least, which is good. Better than being embarrassed about it. Shot there for the Islanders goes wide. Islanders in the Boston zone now. 2-0, just about 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Islanders trying to even this game up before intermission. Boston now into the Islanders zone. Coyle behind the net. No, Heinen behind the net. Excuse me. Wrong jersey number there. 43, not 13. But Islanders clear and Boston has to regroup now in their own zone. Probably Svechnikov again, Sherry. I think Svechnikov is going to be pulling that move as much as he can if he continues to score with it. Oh, wow. Tampa scored. All right. So now they have a 2-1 lead. All right. Other than Svechnikov, I don't know. Who's got hands like that? You know who would probably do it? You know, first person to come to mind who I think could pull that off is Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane absolutely has the hands to do that. He probably would be the next one on my list to do it. That's going to be a tripping call against the Islanders. Pastrnak gets taken down in the neutral zone by Casey Cizikas, and Cizikas is going to the box. So it looks like Boston's going to get a power play here with 46 seconds remaining in the first period. Pasta skating through the neutral zone, and Cizikas just takes his skate right out. I don't know why Cizikas was even complaining about that. Like, he hooked him right around the skate and took it right out. Like, blatant tripping call there, and Boston back to the power play. Yeah, no, Elias Pettersson also obviously has the skills to pull that off as well. But I feel like Patrick Kane's hands are so good that I feel like he could easily pull that off. One beer down. We got another one for later, too. 45 seconds left in the first here. Boston on the power play. This will carry over into the second period unless they score here early. But Boston setting up now. Nice block down in front there by the Islanders' defense. Bruins swarming here on the forecheck, trying to get another goal here. Final 30 seconds of the period. Krejci now back into the middle. Nice shot just wide of the net. Great opportunity there for the Bruins power play. Another one, long, nice shot. That gets blocked down by Pelech. Nice block there by Adam Pelech. And the Islanders are able to clear the zone as that comes back in offsides. And with 12.9 seconds remaining in the first, we have a whistle. Minute 27 left on the power play. Highly unlikely at this point that Boston scores. Yeah, I don't know if Kane's going to score that way tonight, Chris, but I do feel like Patrick Kane definitely has the skills to pull off that lacrosse move for sure. Boston brings it into the offensive zone here. Final 10 seconds of the period. Minute 20 left on the power play. I don't think they're going to score as that shot gets blocked down. That is the end of the first period. It is 1-0 Bruins at the end of one. So we are at intermission. We've got 18 minutes to kill. That means it's 7:45 now, which means the second period will start at 8:03 local time on the real clock, which is good to know. I'm going to move the computer like I normally do for intermission, and we've got time to chat, guys. So keep on talking in the chat. Let's keep this conversation going. We've got some time to kill here, and we've had a good stream so far. This has been a lot of fun. I just want to remind everyone here is at the end of the period that if you haven't already, please hit that like button and give this stream a thumbs up. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Really helps out the channel a lot. If you're new to the channel and happen to be watching, please hit that subscribe button. It also really helps out a lot. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the stream tonight. I really, really appreciate it. And it's been a good game so far. It's been a good stream so far. And hopefully that continues all night as Islanders and Bruins are in a 1-goal game here, duking it out. Surprised. Yeah, let's check some scores from around the league. It's not 4-0 Tampa because that game was 1-1 earlier. Let's check some scores from around the league and see what's going on here. Boston, obviously, in our game here, up 1-0 on the Islanders on Anders Bjork's goal. Lightning with a 2-1 lead over the Dallas Stars. That game is nearing the end of the first period. Flyers still up 3-0 on Buffalo at the end of the first. Kings and Blue Jackets tied 1-1 at the end of the first. And the Predators and Senators are tied 0-0. That game just about 5 minutes into the first period there. Later tonight, we've got Blackhawks and Jets at 8, Hurricanes and Avs at 9, Canadiens and Flames at 9, Wild and Coyotes at 9:30, and Golden Knights and Canucks at 10. So that's our NHL action for tonight. Let's see. Tampa is playing the Dallas Stars, Sherry. Vaughn says that he needs to find that Thai girl on Instagram because he misses her very much. I think Vaughn wants to find that Thai girl's Instagram so he can give a little tug to her pictures at night before he goes to bed. Why isn't Holtby good this year? I don't know. I mean, he's been good. I mean, he hasn't been spectacular, but he's been pretty good. I mean, the Capitals are the best team in the league, so he obviously hasn't been bad. Yeah, Holtby's still a good goalie. I mean, God, they're the best team in the league this year. He's still a good goalie. He just hasn't been elite this season, but the Caps are going to be fine, and I think Holtby's going to be fine. Oh, damn, Sherry, that sucks. Your finals got pushed into January. I'd rather just get them over with, honestly. Oh boy, Sutton with the emojis coming in the chat here. Coming in strong with the emojis. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through Instagram here. We're at intermission, so we'll keep talking in the chat. We'll keep things going in the chat here and see. We got a few other games going on so far, and a bunch more games later tonight as well. Pretty busy night in the NHL tonight, but Boston's got the 1-0 lead at the end of the first period here. Can I tell you about past Bruins goalies? Well, I can tell you about Tim Thomas and Tuukka Rask. They've both been very, very good goalies for Boston. I didn't get to see, the old timers play or anything like that, so I really don't have much to talk about them. I never saw them play. Nah, you should probably just get a girlfriend, Sherry, or a friends with benefits or something like that. If you need it that badly, just find a dude. There's got to be someone out there. Just find a girl. I mean, you don't have to date her. Just bang her. Well, yeah, it's much easier said than done, but you can pull it off, dude. I know you can pull it off. There's got to be some girl that you go to school with or something that you'll be able to at least get something out of. Even if it's not your top choice, just get someone. I'm sure at some point Sutton, the Bruins were the absolute worst team. I think most teams are at some point. Oh, Jesus, NFL Nation. Wow. You're a full attack mode there on Sherry. Jesus. Full attack. Oh, Mike Milbury beating the fan with the shoe is an all-time NHL moment. Absolutely ace. The good old days of hockey when you actually had real fights and brawls, and so much better back then. So much better back then. Vaughn. Jesus, Vaughn. I don't think that's how that's going to work out. I really don't. Oh yeah, but he absolutely destroyed the Islanders. THG. He was a horrible GM, but he was a tough SOB when he was a player. Vaughn, that is not going to work out well for you. That's not what's going to happen. It's not realistic at all, THG. That is not how that's going to go for Vaughn, unfortunately. Oh, man, I wish I was around for that, Eddie. Fights and pickup hockey games. I would have been all in on those. I would have been dropping the gloves every game. Oh, Milbury's definitely up there for worst GM of all time. Absolutely ace. He is certainly in that conversation without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, Jim Rutherford continue. He's always put a winning team on the ice. Jim Rutherford is the Pittsburgh Penguins are a consistently winning team who make the playoffs pretty much every year. he consistently puts a winning team on the ice. So he's done a very good job as the Penguins GM, and he's got them in the playoffs year after year after year, and they've done a great job of always being in the fold in the playoffs. Yeah, very not realistic. That pun was fully intended. You're trying to drill that if he attempts, it's not going to work out for Vaughn at all if he actually tries that. Hey, it is 1-0 Bruins. Legos. They've got the lead at the end of the first period. No, it hasn't changed yet, Sutton in the chat. Still looks the same as it was before for you. Don't even get me started on Peter Chiarelli, Vaughn. Absolute garbage GM. Absolute garbage GM. Sherry says thoughts on petite Thai girls. Well, I think we know Vaughn's thoughts on petite Thai girls. That's for sure. Yeah, Korean girls as well. Vaughn's a big fan of Asian girls for sure. Do I? Oh, yes. 100% believe in miracles. God, what a great movie. What a great movie. I kind of want to watch that now. Maybe I'll watch that tomorrow. What a fantastic movie. Yeah, Rick Nash was a hell of a player for sure. Had to retire early because of concussion issues, but 100% very, very good player. I think a lot of people don't realize how good Rick Nash was. And he had to play on some horrible Blue Jackets teams. And he was outstanding for them. Oh, damn, THG. I've never seen that. I kind of want to see that now because I've never looked at it from the Soviet perspective. Damn, wow, Eddie, you watched that game live? That's incredible. I wasn't born yet, but yeah, that's incredible. Oh, yeah, Ace, I'm glad you bring up Wendell Clark. Wendell Clark is my all-time favorite Toronto Maple Leaf and one of my all-time favorite NHL players. Absolutely love Wendell Clark. Yeah, I don't care that Peter Chiarelli won the Stanley Cup in 2011. That team won the cup in spite of Peter Chiarelli. That Chiarelli destroyed the Bruins after that, gave out horrible contracts, and then he went to the Oilers and destroyed the Oilers. So yeah, Chiarelli is awful. Awful GM. That's just not true at all. Lou Lamoriello is not responsible for the Leafs' problems now. The Leafs' problems now are because Kyle Dubas gave 4 players like 30% of the Leafs' salary cap. And they can't afford defense or depth now because Matthews, Marner, and Tavares make all the money. And Nylander, too. Another horrible contract. You have Pastrnak in Boston making less than $7 million a year, and Toronto is giving out $11 million to Tavares and over $11 million to Matthews and almost $11 million to Marner. And you've got Boston with guys like Marchand, Bergeron, and Pastrnak all making like $7 million or less per season. Dubas is the problem in those contracts are the problem in Toronto, and they have no defense, they have no toughness, and they have no depth. They spent all their money. They spent all their money on these high-skilled forwards, and they have nothing else, and they're losers because of it. And they're probably not going to make the playoffs this year. Yeah, awesome THG for sure. I'll definitely check that out. Just send me the link and I'll absolutely check that out. Oh, you know why? You know why Buffalo's getting destroyed by Philly tonight? Because Jack Eichel isn't playing. I just saw on Facebook Jack Eichel not playing tonight with an upper body injury, ending his point streak at 17 games. Wow. So that's why, I mean, Jack Eichel Buffalo's been completely dependent on Eichel in this game, in this season. So without him playing, yeah, they're getting absolutely destroyed. Not surprising. I didn't know that Eichel was even hurt. Yeah, I just got it. THG. Thank you. I will check that out after the stream for sure. All right, AC, man. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, my friend. I really appreciate you stopping in and chatting, and hopefully talk to you soon for sure. Yeah, no, the Leafs have no defense, and they have no depth or toughness either. They're in trouble. So we are back for the start of the second period here. Hang on, just answering a text. So we move the computer back. We're ready for the start of the second period here. 1-0 Boston. I'm going to crack my second beer here during this period. This will be the last one of the night. Give it a good crack. That wasn't a very good crack at all, but I didn't want to spill it. But here we go. Start of the second. Bruins with the 1-0 lead on the Islanders. They do have a carryover penalty or power play. Bruins have the power play. Carryover penalty for the Islanders. Has about a minute 20 left on it. So Boston will start this period on the power play, and we'll see how it goes here. NFL Nation, why do we need a story about that? That's a very interesting request on your part. Yeah, intermissions are too long, Sutton, man. I think they're too long. They need to be cut from 18 minutes down to 15. But they do kind of suck. But we're back to, or just about back to game action here. Ref is about to drop the puck. I guess you don't know yourself then, NFL Nation. You don't have any experience yourself. You need Eddie to tell you stories. So anyway, we're underway here. We're underway here in the second period. Boston on the power play, a minute left, and the Islanders clear it all the way back down. So that was pretty quick. We have a wise old grandpa who tells us stories. Welcome to the stream, Fire Strike. Thank you for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching, as always. Slava Festivov. It's one of the main people they follow and tell the story. Oh, okay, cool. I'll definitely check that out, THG, for sure. Sounds awesome. Hey, welcome back, Anthony. We're right at the start of the second period here. Boston has 25 seconds left on their carryover power play. from the first period. Good defensive play there by the Islanders. Defenseman falls on that puck, and we get a whistle here. About a minute into the second period, 16 seconds left on the power play. Still 1-0 Boston. Second period, early second period here. Yeah, Buffalo destroying the Flyers destroying Buffalo tonight. Jack Eichel not in the lineup for the Sabres, and I think that's a big reason why, as he is by far their best and most important player. Yeah, Sutton, definitely by tomorrow it should change for sure, man. You got reported to the office fire strike? That is ridiculous. There's no need for that. No, I don't have like NHL 20 or any of the newer games. No, I don't even. I play older video games, and that's about it. Well, I mean, it's a little early to start calling guys busts, Sherry, especially guys who are just drafted. Like, it's still way too early to tell. And that's going to be a whistle, I believe, for icing on the Bruins here, a little over 2 minutes into the second period. Yeah, you got whoever the kids are that told on you, you got to, or whoever that kid is, you got to go beat them up in the bathroom now or something, in the parking lot after school maybe. Yeah, I definitely would not say that Rasmus Dahlin is 100% not a bust. He's already Buffalo's best defenseman, and Hughes is way too early to tell. All right, Anthony, no problem, man. Good luck in your game tonight for sure. And thank you for watching the stream. Really appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Glad you could stop in. And hopefully talk to you soon, my friend. And have a great game tonight. Good luck. Rasmus Dahlin is in no way a bust. He's a very, very good young defenseman. Hughes, it's way too early to tell. He's sure even it's early. Like it's you got to give these guys time to develop. Not everyone is going to come in and be Austin Matthews or Connor McDavid in their first season. It takes time to develop and get better. It's 3-0 Flyers last I checked over the Sabres, Sutton. Yeah, definitely don't do that, Vaughn. I would not do that. So here come the Islanders now through the neutral zone, rushing it up ice into the Boston end. Anders Lee now behind the Bruins net. Over to Jordan Eberle. Back to the point. Boychuk shot from the point and the Islanders score. Traffic in front, and we've got a 1-1 game. I don't know if that got tipped or not, or if it's Boychuk's goal, but the Islanders just tied this game up. Let me get this in the chat. I highly, highly doubt it, Vaughn. He sucks. Yeah, you really should change back to your old school, Vaughn, for sure. Yeah, I think that's going to be Boychuk's goal. Back in Boston, and Boychuk ties the game for the Islanders. One of my favorite Bruins from those teams, that Stanley Cup era team. God, I love Johnny Boychuk. I wish we never got rid of him. He is one of my favorites. That is completely false, Sherry. Forsbacka Karlsson's horrible. Alex Nylander opens the scoring for Chicago in that game against Winnipeg. Wow. Okay, so Chicago up 1-0 over the Jets. The Jets have got to be careful that they're not that they don't get caught by Dallas or Nashville in the standings. It's starting to get close there in the Central Division. Yeah, okay. Sherry's just trolling here with these ridiculous takes. Anyway, we have a tie game here in Boston as the shot from Johnny Boychuk finds its way through traffic. Oh, I love Johnny Boychuk, THG. One of my favorite players when he was on the Bruins. Absolutely love Boychuk. Fantastic defensive defenseman. And now we got a whistle here for offsides. So 1-1 game here between the Islanders and Bruins. It's been very, very close, as expected. Been a very good game so far. I just want to remind everyone that if you haven't already, to please hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like. It greatly helps out the stream and gets more people in here. If you're new to the channel and happen to be watching, please hit that subscribe button and follow along for all my hockey content. And thank you guys all so much for watching and supporting the stream tonight. Boston now in the offensive zone. Islanders trying to get it out. Nice pinch there by Clifton to keep it in. Boston loses it, however, as Danton Heinen once again does nothing with the puck. And now the Bruins have to regroup in their own zone. Thank you, Danton Heinen. You suck. Now, Bruins tip it in, dump it into the offensive zone, and get back in on the forecheck. Heinen attempts to throw a hit on Boychuk, on Boychuk behind the net. Completely misses, and the Islanders are able to clear. Bruins bring it right back into the offensive zone now. Looks like Krejci setting up behind the net. Gets it in the middle. Heinen shot gets deflected and goes well wide. Yeah, none of us were happy when the Bruins traded Johnny Boychuk. That's for sure. All right, Sherry, see you, man. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it, as always, and hopefully talk to you soon. So here come the Islanders now through the neutral zone, bringing into the Boston end. 4-on-3. Eberle with a golden chance here. Shot gets deflected high. Islanders keep it in the zone, however. Forechecking here for New York. Bruins looking to get a breakout going, but they're really struggling to get the puck out of their zone here. Cap space. Johnny Boychuk was a salary cap casualty. Bruins traded him for, I believe, a third-round draft pick to the Islanders. And he's been an Islander ever since, and I don't remember who the Bruins drafted with that third-round draft pick, but I wish they kept Johnny Boychuk. But he was a salary cap casualty. So Boston now with the puck in their own zone. D to D. McAvoy looking to send it through the neutral zone. Nice cross-ice pass. Bruins dump it in. In on the forecheck now. Yo, Implicit Steam. Welcome to the chat, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, I remember you from the playoffs last year. Absolutely. Glad you could stop in and say hi. Really, really appreciate it, man. Hope you enjoy the stream. The Bruins, nice clogging up the neutral zone there. Islanders trying to get it into the Boston end. Kind of back and forth neutral zone play here for a second. Bruins now regroup. Oh, nice poke check there by Mayfield. And the Islanders are able to exit their zone, and now they're coming in towards the Boston end. But good body contact there from Grzelcyk, and the Bruins send it back up the other way. Krejci now in the offensive zone. Over to the defenseman. Long shot, and the Islanders clear it out from the dangerous area in front of the net. Krejci now back checking. Islanders fourth line forechecking in the Boston end. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little tired. We're down to just under 11 and a half minutes left now in the second period, closing in on the halfway point of this game. 1-1 between the Islanders and Bruins. Very close, very good game so far. Chara to Carlo. Bruins looking to exit. They just turn the puck over. Boychuk keeps it in the zone and brings it in on the rush. Gets it in front. Good, strong, layered defense there by Boston, though, and now they're able to clear. Boychuk now regrouping for the Islanders, D to D, sending up through the neutral zone. They're looking to get not a whole lot going on right now. And that's going to be icing on the Bruins with 10:09 remaining in the second period. So Sutton's got to go. All right, man. Thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Remember to hit that like button if you haven't already. I'm sure you have. Also, if anyone who's watching happens to be new, please subscribe as well. It greatly helps out the channel. Thank you so much for watching, Sutton. Really appreciate it, man. Hopefully talk to you soon. So we're right about the halfway point of this game. We've got a 1-1 game between the Islanders and Bruins. It's been a good game so far. Tight defensively, obviously, with these two teams. That's to be expected. Here come the Islanders. Eberle into the Bruins zone. Curls back. Top of the circle. Now down low behind the net. Islanders controlling the puck. Boston looking to not give up an opportunity. And the Islanders just pass it right out of the zone on themselves. And I think everyone's probably going to go for a line change here. Islanders dump it in. Boston now looking for a quick exit, which they get. And now Boston brings it into the Islanders' end, looking to gain possession. Grzelcyk down the wall. Nice stop move. Got to get it back, though. Got to get possession. And Coyle just lets that one go all the way out back to the Boston end. I don't know what was going on there. Hey, Patrick, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Bruins and Islanders right now are tied 1-1 with 9 minutes left in the second period. All right, Implicit Steam, thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hopefully talk to you soon. I get mad when the schedule sucks, Vaughn, because I want to watch good games. The only hockey I get to watch are the Bruins games, which are the local market, and the NBC games. And when NBC's schedule sucks, it pisses me off. So I get mad about the NBCSN games sucking because I want to watch good games. And a lot of times they pick really, really shitty games for some reason. Those are national TV games. They should be the best matchup possible. They should be rivalry games, division games with a lot on the line. Not cross-conference garbage like Buffalo and St. Louis. Like that makes me mad. Yes, Patrick, I remember. You're a Bruins fan. I remember. So I feel like we got a pretty good mix of Bruins and Islanders fans tonight. Obviously, that does happen a lot on this channel. Because fans of all teams are more than welcome here. And I know we picked up a lot of Islanders fans during the playoffs last year. And obviously, me being a Bruins fan and doing a lot of Bruins games, there are a lot of Bruins fans on this channel as well. So, yeah, it's always good to have a good mix between the two teams that are playing. Oh, yeah, THG, there are a lot of teams that I like besides the Bruins. The Islanders are one of them. I became a huge fan of this Islanders group last season, and that's carried over. I love the Colorado Avalanche. I like the Philadelphia Flyers. I like the Washington Capitals. Who else? I like St. Louis. I know Boston played them in the Stanley Cup final last year, but I mean, I like St. Louis as a group. There are a lot of teams that I like. For sure, I like Vegas. There's a lot. No, that's definitely carried over. The Islanders are one of my favorite non-Bruins teams in the league. I love Barry Trotz. I love a lot of the players on this Islanders team. They're a fun team to watch too. I like them a lot. Avalanche are my second favorite team, though. I would say Boston's number one, Avalanche are number two, and then after that, I don't really rank them. It's just other teams that I like. Hey, there you go, Anthony. Maybe I'll have to try that, Eddie. I've never tried to watch Hockey Night in Canada from here. So now here comes Boston into the zone. Pasternak bringing it in on Pulock. Nice defensive play there by Pulock. Boston keeps it in the offensive zone, though. Look, trying to score, trying to get a lead back in this game. Take it to the front of the net, but good defense once again from the Islanders. I feel like we know that the Islanders are pretty much always going to play good defense, and Boston's unable to take advantage of their opportunity. 8 minutes left in the second period. 1-1 game between the Islanders and Bruins. What clock? I don't know what clock you guys are. What clock are you guys talking about? The game clock? Oh, are you guys watching on NBC? Because I'm watching on Nesson because this game's in the home market. Nesson's clock isn't messed up. It says 7:36 remaining. Are you guys watching on NBC? Because I know this game's on NBC tonight as well. That might have messed. That might be a graphics problem for NBC. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to understand a little bit there, THG, why you guys are like, what's going on with this clock? Um, hey, no politics at all on this channel. No politics on this channel. We're here to talk hockey. We're here to have a good time. We're not getting into that. We're not getting into anything that's going to make people mad. No, I'm not, Anthony. I'm not really looking to add any mods right now. I just added a bunch when I got to 1,000, and that's going to be it for a while. So I'm all set on mods right now. But if you stay active on the channel and you're involved in streams and stuff, then I definitely could add you in the future for sure. But I'm just not looking to add any new mods right now. I've got enough. I should do the first intermission on Hockey Night in Canada. I don't think that's ever going to happen, Vaughn, but that would be really, really cool, but probably never going to happen. Anyway, Boston's on the power play here. A 2-minute high sticking call was called against Derek Brassard, but Boston has not been able to do anything with this power play 40 seconds in, and we're going to have a face-off now coming up with 1:20 remaining on the power play. Just under 7 minutes left here in the second period either of these teams now is looking to take a lead in this game. It's 1-1 between the Bruins and Islanders. Bruins, nice keep in there by Krug. He is so good at keeping the puck in the offensive zone. His keep-ins are absolutely incredible. Good chance shot just goes wide there for Boston and goes all the way down along the wall. Wow, really, Anthony? That's really cool. Your cousin is Charlie Coyle. That's incredible. He's been fantastic since coming over to the Bruins. We're very, very happy to have him back. Oh, well, he's been great on the Bruins, and all we gave up for him was that trash bag Ryan Donato, who's absolutely worthless. So, A+ trade there for the Bruins to bring Coyle in. He's been outstanding. So we're now under 6 minutes left in the second period, under 10 seconds left on the power play. Looks like once again, Boston unable to score on their power play opportunity. And now we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Even strength between the Islanders and Bruins here. Isles get their man back and get hard in on the forecheck here, looking for some offensive opportunity. I think it's the game's blacked out on NBC in my market because I have to watch. Yeah, there's nothing on NBCSN right now. I have to watch it on the local channel in my market. So I can't see it, unfortunately, but I'll take your guys' word for it that their graphics department is messing up very badly. Yeah, I know Nasher. He's a YouTuber. He does like GoPro hockey videos. I I've watched a good number of his videos. Yeah, so I do know Nasher for sure. Donato in a fifth for Coyle. Huge win for the Boston Bruins. Huge win. And saved by Rask on the long shot, and he covers it up with 4:25 left here in the second. So we're headed to commercial break here. 4:25 left in the second period. 1-1 game between the Bruins and the Islanders. Very close, very defensive, very good game so far. Let's check some scores from around the league and see how other games are going while we're on commercial break here. Islanders, Bruins, as I just said, 1-1. Lightning now up 3-1 over the Dallas Stars. The Flyers are destroying the Buffalo Sabres 6-0 in the second period. Also, shots 24 for the Flyers, 9 for Buffalo. Jack Eichel not playing tonight for the Sabres. Yeah, Jack Eichel is the Buffalo Sabres. He's not in the lineup, and they are absolute garbage. Kings now have a 2-1 lead over the Blue Jackets. Predators up 1-0 on the Senators. The Blackhawks are now up 1-0 on the Winnipeg Jets as well. Later tonight, we have the Hurricanes and Avalanche playing at 9. The Canadiens and Flames playing at 9. The Wild and Coyotes playing at 9:30. And the Golden Knights and Canucks playing at 10. So still 4 games that haven't started yet. And 6 games underway already in the NHL. Pretty busy night in the NHL tonight. All right, and we are back from commercial break here. No, I don't have to deal with Jack Edwards, though, Vaughn, because I have the volume turned all the way down. So I'm not hearing Jack Edwards at all, which is fantastic. But, yeah, I don't have the volume on because I don't want to get an audio copyright strike. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have to listen to him. Coyle's had a good year production-wise for a third-line center. Coyle's got a decent number of points for a third liner. I mean, Donato is pure shit. So I hate Ryan Donato as a player, not as a person, but as a player. Robin Leonard making some big saves for Chicago tonight. Man, Leonard's been so good. It sucks that he's just on such a bad team because, his individual numbers are fantastic, but the team isn't winning a lot of games, so it's not making him look as good as he's been. And no goal! What? What a save! How did Varlamov get that? Oh my God, that should have been Bjork's second goal of the game. How did Varlamov get that? McAvoy around the net, passes it across the crease, and an incredible glove save from Semyon Varlamov. Oh my God. Speaking of incredible saves. Bjork, how do you not score that? Oh my God, that is brutal. What a save. Wow, Varlamov deserves get this man a beer or something. He deserves a lot for making that save. That is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. No, NFL Nation, I don't think Leonard's going back to the Islanders. The Islanders have Varlamov and Greiss now. Here comes Boston now into the zone. Nice save again by Varlamov. Varlamov's having a really good season, so I really don't think they're not going to go back to Leonard. No, Vaughn, I cannot stand Sean Avery in any way. person, player, anything. I just cannot stand Sean Avery. He's garbage. Final 2.5 minutes of the second period now. New York Islanders and Boston Bruins tied 1-1. Very defensive game. Obviously expected between these two teams. Very, very close game. It's been really, really tight all night long. Varlamov just made an absolutely incredible save, robbing Anders Bjork of his second goal, and what would have given the Bruins a 2-1 lead, but the incredible cross-crease glove save. DeBrusk now on a breakaway, and he's stopped by Varlamov. Wow. Varlamov coming up huge here in the last couple of minutes with some big-time saves for the Islanders. That shot now, the Islanders are in the Bruins zone, setting up offensively with puck possession. Barzal back to the point, saved by Rask on the Boychuk shot. I can't stand Anaheim. And the Islanders score. Matthew Barzal and the Islanders take the 2-1 lead. Huge save at one end by Varlamov, and then they come back, and the cross-crease chance for the Islanders ends up in the back of the net. 2-1 on a Matthew Barzal's 14th goal of the season. Breakaway save by Varlamov, and then Barzal comes back the other way and puts it in the net. Incredible cross-ice pass there. Wide open goal for Barzal. All he had to do was just throw it on net. Wow. And just like that, this game just took a heavy turn in the Islanders' favor. So Boston now down 2-1. Isles with the lead, and is under a minute and a half now left in the second period. So looks like we're going to be going to intermission with the Islanders in front. Boston scored the first goal of this game, but has since given up 2 unanswered. And easy save there by Varlamov on the McAvoy wrist shot. Minute 13 remaining. God damn. Things change quickly in the NHL, and this game now, Islanders have taken momentum for sure. They're showing the crowd, and Boston fans are not happy after that one. Here are the Islanders again, forechecking in the Bruins zone, and they turn the puck over. Boston's going to be able to exit here. Bruins now through the neutral zone, dump it into the Islanders' end, and will get in hard on the forecheck. Looking for any sign of life at the end of this period, trying to get a goal back. Probably not going to happen as the Islanders dump it in themselves, and we are back in the Boston end. Boston through the neutral zone here. Onside, puck does nice hit there by Pelech. Puck does get touched, so it's not icing. But here come the Islanders again. Another opportunity. We've got a tripping call coming up against the Bruins. Brandon Carlo headed to the box with 16 minutes left. Or 16 seconds, God, not 16 minutes. 16 seconds left in the period. Carlo to the box for tripping. And the Islanders are likely to start this third period on the power play as Carlo gives Jordan Eberle the old can opener there with the stick between the skates. Damn. So like I was saying, this game has taken a very quick and drastic turn, and momentum is now completely on the New York side. And unless the Islanders score in the last 16 seconds here, which is probably unlikely, they will start the third period on a power play. Islanders do win the faceoff, however, set up in the offensive zone. They've got 10 seconds left to possibly net one and extend this lead. Long shot gets blocked down in front. Boston's able to clear. And we end the second period with a 2-1 Islanders lead. at the end of the second. So it is now intermission. We've got 18 minutes to kill, meaning it will be 8:58 when the third period begins. But it's now intermission time. We'll see what happens here in the third. Close game, defensive game, 2-1 New York lead right now. Boston's going to need a big third period if they're going to come back and win this game. The Islanders certainly have the momentum right now at the end of that period and as this has gone on. So I'm going to move the computer. Let's keep the chat active, guys, because obviously we've got some time to kill here at intermission. So let's keep the chat active, to talk a little bit, have some good conversation, and then we'll be back for the third period in about 18 minutes. So, yeah. As we go to intermission, I just want to remind everyone who's watching to please hit that like button and give this stream a thumbs up if you haven't already. That greatly helps out the channel and is much appreciated. If you're new and happen to be watching, please hit that subscribe button. Follow along for all my hockey content recorded and live this season. And thank you guys for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Glad to have everyone in the chat tonight. And it's been a fun night. And we've got a spectacular game going on between two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. So, just checking my phone here. Got a few things to look at. And but if you guys got anything to say in the chat, anything you guys want to talk about, go for it. Because it is intermission. We've got some time to kill. Definitely going to be checking some scores from around the league as well. Might as well do that now. So Islanders up 2-1 in this game. Lightning, Stars now 3-2 Lightning. So the Stars got one back in that game. Flyers destroying the Buffalo Sabres 6-0. The Kings and Blue Jackets 2-1 Kings. Predators still up 1-0 on the Senators. Blackhawks still up 1-0 on the Jets. And then we've got 4 more games that have not started yet. We'll talk about them maybe later after they get going. Let's see. The best team in the Eastern Conference is the Washington Capitals. I think the second best team in the Eastern Conference is whoever wins this game tonight. The third best team in the Eastern Conference is whoever loses this game tonight. So Bruins, Islanders, I think you can kind of flip-flop. And after that, I would say probably Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, I know they're in the wild card spot right now, but they're tied in points. Hang on, let me make sure that they still are. I don't think anything's changed. So, yeah, they're tied in points with Carolina, and Pittsburgh's had a ton of injuries to deal with. They're missing Crosby. Malkin's missed significant time. Bugstad's missed significant time. Justin Schultz has missed significant time. Yet they're still at 44 points, tied in points with Carolina for third in the Metro Division. In my mind, they're the fourth best team in the conference. And if they were able to stay healthy, I think they'd probably be ahead of Carolina in the standings. So Washington, without a doubt, is number one. I think the Bruins and Islanders, you can flip-flop at 2 and 3. They're very, very evenly matched, very, very similar. And then Pittsburgh is number 4 in my mind. That's how I see the top 4 in the East. Very funny there, Vaughn. Very, very funny. Yeah, no, Detroit is the worst team in the Eastern Conference and probably the worst team in the league. Eddie, I will check that out after the stream, man. I'm not going to pull it up now, but I'll check that in after the stream is done. Wow, really, NFL Nation? You think Bruins versus Pittsburgh in the Eastern Conference Final? Wow. You think that Pittsburgh is going to get by Washington and the Islanders in that division? That would be something if they could pull that off. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone, guys. I'm texting a girl right now, so I'm trying to like at least keep somewhat consistent responses. Oh, who would win in the if Bruins Pittsburgh was an Eastern Conference final? I think the Bruins would beat the Penguins. The Bruins have had success against Pittsburgh in the playoffs in this decade, so I think Boston would win that. No, not my girlfriend, Vaughn. Someone else though. Damn, that beer's gone too. So both beers are gone for tonight, which means no drink for the third period, but that's all right. I'm going to be going to bed pretty quickly after this game ends anyway. So finish that off. We got a couple of empties, and we got a few more minutes here before the start of the third period, actually about 10. So, yeah, let me just answer this text. I don't know what to say here. She ain't giving me much. But anyway, they're interviewing Sean Corrali right now on the Bruins feed. I don't know what NBC's doing at this point, but this game I cannot watch on NBC because it got flexed to NBC, so it's still in the Bruins market. So I'm watching on Nesson. I know most of you guys, most of you guys that are watching on NBCSN. Absolutely not, Eddie. I absolutely will not be saying that. No, that's funny, but that is ridiculous. No. Well, another Snapchat. Hey, Austin. I gotta do streaks for Snap after this game. Yeah. So if any of you guys, any of you that I have Snap streaks with, they'll be coming after the game. I'll do streaks after the game. I don't know if anyone's left in the chat that I do streaks with. What's that, NFL Nation? I don't even know what that is. Oh, I've never used Google Hangouts, NFL Nation, so I have no idea how to. Just use the Discord. Just use the Discord. The anyone watching, if you're not yet in the Discord for this channel, I do have a Off the Wall Hockey Discord chat, which we all a bunch of us chat, and the link is in the description. The link's in the description of this. Yeah, 100%, man. It's right there. We haven't added anyone new in a while, actually, so it'd be nice to add someone new. But anyone watching, if you're interested in the Discord, the link is right there in the description of this video. Got Eddie's over here giving Vaughn advice on how to pick up chicks. Oh man, I'm getting tired. I want this third period to start. Let's just get this game back going. Intermissions are so long and boring. Wow, there you go, NFL Nation. No detentions today. You actually got to go home from school on time. That's rare for you, man. Congratulations on that. I hope you took advantage of that. Hey, Danny, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Glad to have you stop in, as always, my friend. Pretty good game tonight between the Islanders and Bruins. Two of the top teams in the East. Very tight defensive battle so far. Pretty much what we expected. Boston's going to need a big third period if they're going to come back and win this for sure. It is 2-1 Islanders. 2-1 New York over Boston. Currently in the second intermission. Third period should be starting in about 5 minutes. Yeah, Boston's been really, really inconsistent lately. I don't know. They're just not clicking right now. Things are not going well. They've definitely hit a rough patch in their season. And while they're not losing a ton of games in regulation, just something feels off. And I hope that, after Christmas, they're able to get back into the flow of things and maybe go on a nice, 5 or 6 game win streak and start piling up some points again. Yeah, it definitely was not a good idea to actually call Vaughn's teacher, NFL Nation. I would not have done that if I were you. Yeah, honestly, Danny, this year does seem a lot like last year. There's a lot of similarities between this year and last year with the Bruins. It seems like, I don't want to say like the exact same thing over again, but there are a lot of similarities to what happened last year. Yeah, 100%. You're spot on with that, Danny, for sure. NFL Nation, I don't think Danny really gives a shit what you do. You're the one that's going to get in trouble for it, man, not any of us. I just would not have actually called his school. That's kind of nuts. But you say you're a thug life, dude, then, that was pretty thug life. Oh, boy. All right, we're just about ready to start the third period here. Thank God. I will say I am a little bit tired tonight, more tired than I was on Tuesday, that's for sure. So I'll be pretty happy when this game ends. All right, let's get the computer back where teams are on the ice. We'll have puck drop in probably about another minute or so for the start of the third. 2-1 New York Islanders with the lead over the Bruins. And very tight game so far, 1-goal game. We'll see how the third period goes. Big 2 points on the line between two of the top teams in the East. I did not know that, Vaughn, and I don't know if that's true or not. And I really don't think I ever, I don't think I ever needed to know that, to be honest with you. Do I think that your teacher should date Bill Peters? Probably not. I would say probably not. Oh, damn, Eddie. That sucks, man. You got your fingers caught, one of your fingers caught in a door and it bent sideways and the crunching. Oh, man, the Three Stooges crunching sound. I can literally like hear that in my head, and that does not sound like a fun time, Eddie, to say the least. Before this period starts, let's check in on some other games before we get going. Lightning and Stars are still 3-2, end of the second period. Flyers are still destroying the Sabres 6-0. Kings up 2-1 over the Blue Jackets. The Senators have taken a 2-1 lead over the Nashville Predators, so that happened quickly. And the Blackhawks maintain their 1-0 lead over the Jets. And those are the games going on right now. Four more games have not started yet, but we are about ready for puck drop here in the third period. The Islanders will start this period on the power play with a 2-1 lead. Boston needs to kill this off and then get things going back in their direction, as the Islanders really took over momentum in this game for the at the end of the second period. So Boston shorthanded with an opportunity, long shot from Chara from the point, and gets blocked to the side by the Islanders' defense. I don't know. Maybe Varlamov got that. I'm not sure. Anyway, down 1:15 left on the power play for New York. Bruins are in the Islanders' end, though, however, killing this off very, very well so far. Oh, man, that's definitely not a fun time, Eddie. Oh, yeah, I fully expect the Flyers to make the playoffs this year, Danny. They look like a playoff team to me, without a doubt. I really think that they'll probably be a wild card team, but I do think that they're going to make it this year. So Islanders finally setting up in the Bruins zone now on the power play. 33 seconds left, just over a minute into the third period here. And Boston's able to clear it to the point, but not out. The Islanders keep it in. Eberle with the puck, sends it to the half wall. They get it in front, saved by Rask. Rask holding position here. 15 seconds left on the power play. Yeah, Flyers have been a lot better this year than what they were last season, without a doubt, Danny. I mean, Carter Hutton in goal, huge boost. You know, he's really looking like a franchise guy. And, you know, that team's got talent on the roster. They just had a disaster of a season